Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jenny Jaguar, and you are now in the Jaguar's Den. So, this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, into the awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. So, I am about to get into um soul mirror reading for my Virgo placements. Now, keep in mind, this is a deep reading. I'm going to explore your current identity, what you're being asked to release and develop, what your soul's current quest is on, supportive influences around you, and the direction this journey is taking you. So, I don't know, this may get a little uncomfortable. It is what it is. If you get triggered, if you feel like I say something like, but who do you think you is? Yeah, maybe you need to look. I'm starting with every man in the mirror, okay, and make some changes. I'm sorry, I'm super silly, but yeah, Virgo placements. You know, it's so funny. Doing Earth signs. I know it's Taurus season. I went super long for Taurus. Shout out to my Taurus placements out there, especially those who are mothers that just had a Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed it. Shout out to my Virgo mothers as well. Um, but yeah, so anywho, I don't even know what I was talking about. It's probably not important. So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on my Virgo placements, current energy? What's currently going on with my Virgos as far as their soul healing journey is concerned for the month of May? This current energy for my Virgos. I think it came out the same way it's supposed to come out. Let's see. Major minor chord. Which one should be first? Things came out exactly as they're supposed to. One more for this Eight of Cups. Why is everybody so worried about walking away? The Sun. What is it, like you're blocking your intuition? You're ignoring your intuition when it comes to a family dynamic because you're afraid to leave them? Libra. And the moon is who? Pisces? No, that's Cancer. What is it? Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces. More Gemini. Leo at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're hiding something from somebody in your past lovers, somebody you have a past relationship with, somebody you have strong love for. Even though you have these strong feelings, you know you need to leave them. I see almost every water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody must be all in their emotions. Gemini, Libra. Communication. Love. You know, it's funny how the lovers is Gemini, but Libra is planet Venus, which is over here about reciprocity. I don't know, child. Take a resonance. That's all I got. If that resonates, then you are in the right place. We are going to get a little deeper as to why it's so hard for you to freaking leave. Okay, what the fudge? Leave, get out right now. It's the end of you and me. All right. Let's see. Oh, spirits. Look at you challenging me to learn this deck. Spirit. maybe that's what the type of energy that you have to do. Maybe if you intuitively know that you're on some type of journey that you have to do, and you just like, all right, spirit, where you want me to go now? It's like, dang, I gotta let them go. Kind of like, who was that guy in the Bible? I think it was Lot. Lot was like, I think it was Lot. He was like, God, you want me to go? You gonna tear up this city? Okay, so if there's 100 people, you gonna save it? Okay. If it's 20 people, you gonna save it? Okay, 10 people, 5 people, you gonna save it? God was like, yes. Next day, we burning the whole place down. Not one person. So maybe you are like on some healing journey, soul journey, and you just like, dang, who else do I got to let go? I don't know. Maybe it's a mindset or something that you have trouble letting go. What is this? Maybe you want to gain visibility, more visibility. Maybe you are like an intuitive. Maybe you read tarot yourself with the high priestess here, or with high morals and subconscious, maybe like a psychiatrist or something. This is giving not only psychiatry, but like holistic healing or something. I don't know. So maybe there's some relationship you experienced in the past that has you afraid of moving on from something. Here we go. We're about to get into the 7-card spread to get more insight on who you are, Virgo. So, first question or first card is going to be, this is who you are right now. Second is what you don't know about yourself. Third is what you need to relinquish. Fourth is what you need to develop. And 5 is your current quest. 6 is outside positive influences. And 7 is where it will all lead. Okay. Now, that was a lot of shuffling. First one, who you are right now. Lord, why are you be making this so hard for me? Okay, so who you are right now. Maybe you're getting over betrayal. You probably a little scolded. What is this? Queen of Cups. That bitch is backwards. This is who you are right now. 10 of Swords. Queen of Cups. The Pentacle. Knight of Pentacles. Hold up. Let me read this first. So, I already know this side is like game over. Maybe you are shocked. Maybe you are tired. It's ending for you. Okay. Maybe you lost the battle. Maybe you just took an L, Virgo. It says the Queen, but for this Queen of Cups reversed, it said this queen has known heartbreak and loss, but rather than retreating into a shell, she has chosen to stay open to beauty and love, and to let pain transform into compassion. Dwelling as she does on with the sea, she is attuned to the tides and to the moon that commands them. Her dreams go deep, and she is often dream-bound long after awakening. So you probably do a lot of dissociation, a lot of daydreaming, in your head a lot. This is definitely going along with what I was saying earlier. It's just like, all right, Spirit, what do you want me to do? Because you probably have, the consequences of not. You know what happened to Lot's wife, okay? So, yeah. Uh, it says a great blue heron is carved onto the jade of her throne, um, symbolizing balance and self-reliance. The biggest secret this loving queen may keep is that she would be just fine on her own if she wanted to. So Virgo, you probably have no problem being in love. You know what? Maybe there's a relationship in the past that is making you afraid of being in love. But you have Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the front of Justice underneath. So it's kind of like karmic justice for you to come together with somebody or something. Like, I don't know if it's success with the Three of Cups, you're supposed to meet up with somebody to be successful. What is that? That Aerosmith song? My so jaded. You got your mother smile with your yesterday's child to me. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. My day. I don't know. Listen to that song. I'm probably gonna listen to that song myself. I didn't realize how much I like Aerosmith. But yeah, um, that is it. I do know this Knight of Pentacles is like a do person. So this is the energy of somebody who's like, yeah, as I was saying before, you've been hurt so many times in the past. It's like, what? Spirit, just let me know what I got to do. I know you lead me to somewhere better. It hurt right now. So just what I gotta do. Okay? What I gotta do. Alright, so what you don't know about yourself. Oh Jesus. Um So you're sitting here being somebody that takes orders when you're a mother freaking boss, Virgo. Mm. How does that make you feel, Virgo? To realize that you are taking orders when you are a mother freaking King of Pentacles. All right, so what is where is my deck? Yes. This is the dead inside. This is a perfect deck to answer these questions because baby, this is who you are right now is the energy of somebody that is dead inside. Okay. So hopefully we can have some humor with your all right. Sorry, if I'm a little bit too animated for you. It's either comedy or what is it? For me, when I'm healing, I either watch comedy or like the true crime, uh, true crime shows. I'm like, ooh, you know you lie. You know you killed that person. You know you killed that person. So let's see. Can you clarify what is keeping my Virgos from stepping into this King of Swords energy instead of being this Knight of Pentacles energy? Calling it a phase. You know, this is giving the energy of like you're allowing something to last as like it's going to last as long as you allow it to. Like you have to take the initiative. Anything else, Spirit? What does it say? Shopping to feel something. So you're over shopping, emotional spending, emptiness, impulse spending, escapism. What do you rather buy? You'd rather buy candles, chips, crystals, like healing tools or snacks, maybe something cute so you can feel good about yourself. Oh my gosh, I bought a course. Oh my gosh, I bought a book. I bought your healing cream. I bought your crystals. I bought your candles. But I'm not doing the inner work. Yeah, so buying this stuff doesn't bypass the inner work that you have to do. I hope you know that. there's a bunch of shit that I had to learn to do that I did not want to do. And sometimes it's just like getting over that hump, just like, now you could be addicted to drama. Treating drama as therapy, chaos addiction, microprocessing. Considering these cards fell out, avoiding eye contact like a pro. So maybe you are avoiding taking the initiative. Maybe there are people, spaces you need to be in front of, but you are avoiding it. Maybe you're afraid of being too much again. Maybe you are isolated and you break down crying in the shower, listening to the voices in your head. Maybe you put off feeling altogether. Oh my goodness, I bought a new box so I can compartmentalize those emotions. Isn't that amazing? I haven't seen this one in a minute. Virgo, who is this? Even your spirit guide quit? Bruh. Bruh. Your spirit guide say that shit ain't do, that shit don't mean shit. Your spirit guide is seriously saying that shit don't mean shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who are you pretending to like? So you can stay with them. The King of Swords. Let me read this. Let me. Who are you? We about to find out. So a king in full armor stands immovably in an arid landscape. His falcon at his feet, unlike the page, knight, and queen of swords, he is firmly grounded, not upheld by the winds and clouds. His sword is also grounded, its point in the solid earth. A butterfly, you know what, in the solid earth, that's you, Virgo. You're the earth. So, come on now. A butterfly is emblazoned on his breastplate, and his purple cloak emphasizes his majesty. His expression speaks of wisdom as well as strength. This is a man who has learned how to master his temper through the long years of self-discipline. He thinks things through rather than acting impulsively. He is well respected as someone who can always be trusted to tell the truth, whether it's what you want to hear or not. His idea of evil is to betray the trust of those who believed your word. Oh, his idea of evil is to betray the trust of those who believed your word. Okay, yeah. He will never break an oath, and he is not likely to forgive an oath breaker. So this is the giving. So considering what the original spirit was, sorry. So considering what the original spread was, maybe, oh, I hope this didn't break or crack. No, we good. Maybe you're around some people that broke some oaths, or just broke your trust in general, or just did some shady stuff. It's just like, mm, mm, that's fucked up. I know you a long time, so I'm just gonna allow it to happen. But yeah, spirit stand boss up. Moving right along. Let's see. What you need to let go of. Ooh. I don't know. This is the Hierophant. This is something that they're saying you need to let go of. So this is like, oh, it's the right thing to do. Oh, if this is family, oh, it's family. You can't leave them hanging. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. But whoever it is, maybe it's somebody that is holding you down. Let's see what this Hierophant says. Um, Sometimes a call towards spirituality can be satisfied through religion, which offers a path that has been trodden by many people before you. Are you trying, or do you feel an inner conflict because your spirit is guiding you to go a direction that would be separate from what principles you grew up learning? This could also, this is something also is coming to me about, like, maybe you're in a fraternity or sorority and there are only certain rules that you do, and maybe you don't want to do those rules or something. And it's like, I know I have to be, like, in order to do this, I have to be with y'all, but I don't want to do that. So let's just not do that. Yeah. So yeah. It says the precepts of religion can be learned without the needs for analysis of inner searching. If you're trying to such a path or already upon it, consider how you would feel if you questioned some of those precepts. Can you see the true face of those people whose authority you accept? Mm. Mm. The precepts of religion can be learned without the need for analysis or inner searching. So this is just like, all right, spirit, whatever you want me to do. Now you could be a follower for this Queen of Cups. Now, for who you are right now, other interpretations I'm starting to get, maybe you are in a relationship or dating somebody who is like a Knight of Pentacles type energy. This is like a follower that is not dynamic, isn't like some bland white meat chicken, skinless, boneless, tasteless. Oh, but if you want to be full, that chicken will fill your stomach. Yep, yep. Bland. But you best believe it's going to get the job done. You want to throw some cheese and sauce on it? I don't know. Throw it in a taco? I don't know what you do with skinless. I throw it away. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. Tasteless. I throw that away. But yeah, so maybe you were betrayed. Maybe you were this Knight of Pentacles person that was blindly following this Queen of Cups energy, or you were betrayed and became this Queen of Cups energy, and you are still following along this person who is just like a little puppy dog trying to follow after you, wanting to do whatever you want to. And that is also given that. So please take it resonates. All right, so let's see which one. Oh, what you need to develop. Ooh, 10 of Swords. You know what? Somebody is like really milking things. I don't know what Virgo this is, but the fact that the Ten of Wands came out and it came out in reverse, the fact that it came out in reverse is like overkill. It's like staying in something that you don't need to stay in for long. What is it? It's like prolonging your suffering. But oh crap! In the vice versa tarot deck, that let me go get this. All right, but in the vice versa tarot deck, this side of the card talks about how this person has a self-proclaimed statue of himself put up. So maybe you are like over proclaiming like all the burdens that you carry. Oh, well, I do this and I do that and I do this. So I deserve that. Like, I am so great, powerful person because I put up with so much. No. You need to tap into this energy, okay? This is who you are, okay? Grounded. All right. Stop putting up with stuff. If you go into it, let's see. Ooh, I'm afraid what's gonna come out. So what are the blockages that are keep that ooh, so what are the blockages that hold on. This is what you need to develop. So you need to what? Hold on, let me read this to see what you need to develop. So you need to play like so maybe you're a person who acts like everything's all hunky dory when it's really not. So you need to if you feel in trouble, then you need to say something. If you're struggling, you need to say something. If you're doing the most, you need to say something. It says, though the scene is realistic in other ways, it is unlikely that anyone would erect a statue to this peasant laborer. Damn. Who is this person? This peasant laborer. Is this like a cross watcher reading? Because I feel like I'm dragging somebody. I don't. Please think it resonates. I don't know. Flip it, smack it, rub it down. However it resonates. But the statue symbolizes how the man sees himself captured for all time in a subservient role. So maybe you need to develop your self esteem, your self talk, your identity, how you view yourself, self efficacy. I don't know what that word is. Self something. If you know what word I'm talking about, put it in the comments. It's like the self or self aware. Whatever self word that means that you know yourself and how you present yourself to others. But this is what happens when you refuse to share a heavy load. There is a thin line between being self-sufficient and being a martyr. Don't let a weakened identity be set in stone. Okay? So, identity. So, yeah, maybe you need to develop your self identity. So, what is it? I am that bitch. Maybe because I'm getting like RuPaul's Drag Race. So, maybe I'm talking to somebody that does drag, or maybe you just need to like. There's something like when drag because like when you watch so I've started watching RuPaul's Drag Race, but a lot of the people who do drag are very insecure people who were hurt and bullied, and that allowed them to um putting on that persona, putting on that wig, gave them the confidence to go out and pursue their dreams. So maybe I'm not saying if you're a man, go put on a dress. Now, stay with me. Um, but I am saying maybe there is something you need to do. Maybe you need to go put on what did Beyonce say? Put your freaking dress on. I'm sorry if you're a man, go get a haircut. Get your locks twisted. Uh, trim your nose hairs. Trim your ears. Just trim your booty hole. Okay. Trim your balls. I'm pretty sure your confidence will go up a million points when a woman goes down there and say, these balls ain't hairy. Huh. Hmm. I would toss this salad. I don't know, Virgo. You might be into that stuff. I don't know. It came to my mind. I don't know. Maybe it's some nasty Scorpio cross watch I'm watching. I don't know. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe you laughing. Maybe you're not laughing. I don't know. Let me move on. So, that is what you need to develop. Uh, Jesus, your current quest. Oh, let's see. This is the back of the Knight of Wands. So you are on a soul journey. You know what? Let's see. That's the back of the Strength card. Oh, snap. Yeah. Let me read this. Because maybe it's something you're manifesting. So, a phoenix rises screaming from his campfire. This is a person whose inner self is secretly called toward things outside the mundane and the explainable. This is a soul who longs for magic and meaning, but his youthful subconsciousness may disguise that longing for fear of being mocked. He needs solitude to explore the inner realms, patient teachers to encourage him, and understanding friends who bring out his best qualities. So, this is giving the energy of somebody who watches tarot, gets downloads, has powerful spiritual abilities, but they second guess themselves and doubt themselves. This could also be, I don't know, whatever other gift you have. Take it, flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates, okay? Um, let's see. Spirit, can you clarify this page of wands for my Virgo placements current quest? Page of wands for my Virgo placements current quest. I got things to do. Five of Cups. You trying to look for the silver lining? Yeah, trying to bounce back after disappointment. Maybe you were fighting. Okay, maybe after disappointment, you want success and growth after um, fighting competition with others, inner conflicts, disappointment, heartbreak. You know what? This is giving the energy of like somebody who, when they get into alignment, they find chaos and conflict. This is like, so similar way to think about this is because my career was in personal training. So a lot of times I could tell when people would come in to look for a personal trainer when they were in the middle of a soul healing journey because they realized they gained so much weight and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get back to myself. And so they would start to exercise a little bit, but something would happen in their life and they would never be able, well, not never, but it would be really hard for them to find time to come back to the gym or to keep up with their workouts. So, usually, what would happen with that is um, because our fat cells store toxins, it also stores like our mental and emotional baggage. So if there are things you are suppressed that is ready to be released when you start exercising, it's not only going to come out of your fat cells or your skin, but it's also going to show in interactions in your life, and it's going to trigger those interactions of your past so you will have a chance to heal and grow from it. Now you need to learn how to, what is that, heal your nervous system so you won't have to what is that? Heal your nervous system so you won't still react in the same way that you used to. And so this is why it helps to catch yourself in the moment when you first start to be triggered. And a lot of people, they always have to dissociate, they smoke, they drink, they do all these other things to keep them away from feeling those emotions. But when you feel those emotions, it's easy for you. It's like trying to catch a badass kid, because that's all the emotions, the triggers they are. The limiting beliefs, they're just badass kids. And so if you keep your eyes closed, you're not gonna be able to catch it and grab it, shake the shit out of that little kid and get it to act right. So yeah, um, I I don't promote violence among kids. Okay, only emotional mental ones that are holding us back from becoming our true selves. All right, Jenny don't play like that. All right, Jenny love the kids. So that's that on that. Now, where will it lead? Okay, this is all hell. You know what? What is this? I think this is two different two different options. Now, for some of y'all, the Wheel of Fortune will come to you. For other y'all, you may just stay stuck looking over maybe a Cancer placement that you still crying over, just looking over spilled milk, stuck in your emotions, stuck, unable to release, unable to see how you're free. So yeah, something is coming to mind about you really practicing your inner strength, coming to terms with your demons, not being enticed. Okay? Because this Nine of Wands is somebody being lured in. You know what? That's so cool. How on this side is somebody trying to lure them in, and on this side it is a person, that woman. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. I don't know, Virgo. But maybe you're this lion that this individual is trying to tame. Maybe you are so big, strong, and powerful that dark forces are trying to control you because of your light. And I don't know, maybe it's some toxic person, toxic family thing that's trying to keep you in some toxic loop for eternity. I don't know, take it resonates. That's just what I said. Child. Okay. But let's clarify these two things. This is a side of the Wheel of Fortune where this weird thing is on it. Yeah. Alright, let me clarify first. I'm already shuffling. This may be something that you're already doing. It's like, let me complete something until it's finished, but maybe you need to stop something and go focus on something else real quickly. Yeah. The Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles. Like, there's some opportunity or something for a certain set of people that are on the right side of town. Okay. Now, if you're the Virgo placement or cross watcher that has been on the up and up doing your thing, then you got good things coming. Okay. Good things coming. Now, what about this Eight of Wands, Four of Swords? This is giving me sickness, venereal disease, being betrayed, lying on the sword, falling on your sword. I don't even know what that means. Justice. This is somebody like could be in prison too. You ain't got no choice but to sit down. Empress, Taurus, Libra placements. maybe it's also somebody giving. Now, what is this Four of Swords? Okay, this is now some people, this may be the people that you're leaving behind. Because the Justice is Libra energy too. So maybe it's heavy on the Libra energy, especially the Four of Swords, which is another air sign. Maybe when something is all said and done, you're gonna leave some people in indecision, some people crying over the lost relationship because you are not rocking with them anymore like that. Because the Four of Swords was clarified by the Ace of Cups. So that's like somebody, yeah, somebody, I guess that's somebody lying on the sword. I guess not lying on the sword, but somebody still just like caught in thought over their action in something that happened. And maybe those three swords that are hanging up are like the three swords that they used to stab you in the back or something. And they didn't realize that fourth sword was to pierce their heart as well. And so they're just laying down. Somebody could pass on. It's not the death card, but maybe I don't know, maybe they had a heart attack, they in the hospital or something with health issues. Can you clarify this Justice card? Oh, snap. We're going to have to wrap this up now. Okay, so Justice is Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Virgo, you're a go-getter. Very charismatic, very attractive. So this Empress is you. And so maybe you're resting and allowing your intuition to guide you. This could be an individual unsure of how the hell you did it. And maybe if you say, oh, I just follow my intuition. Oh, I just follow spirit. You're like, spirit will never give me no blueprints like that. What the heck? How the heck you get the hotline of Jesus? Mm. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if that's important or anything, but it is what it is. That said on that, let's close it out. Let's do some positive messages. Child, I don't know what this is. It's your life. It's your life. Before we go, let me trigger you one more again. Spirit, can you give me insight on what I don't know, what shadow aspects might my Virgos have to heal in order to reach the success that they have been unconsciously avoiding, slowing down, preventing, blocking? No offense, Virgo. And I gotta ask these questions. Where did that dog go? Ooh, parental control. Yeah, that keeps coming out. Something that some way that your parents have raised you, something that you grew growing up. You know what? Because like maybe your parents don't really believe in you making money a certain way, supporting yourself a certain way. Because what is this? This is giving like when I told my grandmother, it was like, oh, so where do you want to be? Because it was like my senior year. I was like, I may major in dance. And I'm pretty sure she told my grandfather because like 5 minutes later, I got a phone call and my grandma was like, Papa Pete on the phone. It was like, hey, a birdie told me that you want to be a dancer. Why don't you just be a pharmacist? So you can just like have a 9 to 5 and you can go do whatever you want to when you get done. So I don't know, maybe somebody like shut you down that way, or maybe this is giving like well, it's not giving, but it could also be like somebody was really strict with you. Maybe they saw, maybe you like doing artwork or music or something, and your parents saw you do something or like, no, you can't do this. This is not what people do. I don't know, it kind of scared you. These cards keep falling. Now this one came in reverse. Validation addiction. See, true, you may not be seeking validation, but there might be, sometimes you do have to put yourself, you may not be seeking validation, but you may need to put yourself out there if you want to get something. I don't know what it is you want, but yeah, just maybe. Need to reclaim the lost self. Now, on the flip side, some of y'all may actually be addicted to validation. And so it's hard for you to move on from this certain family dynamic because you are too busy seeking validation from them. So keep that in mind. But the other one, maybe you lost your identity. You forgot who you were, and it's time to reclaim your lost self. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna keep it at that. Last is perfectionist. Of course. The card at the bottom of the deck would be Virgo energy, like a perfectionist. Pressure, shame avoidance, hypercriticism. Still love you. Second resonates. It's your life. Don't you forget. It's your life. Take what is in need. Alright, so let's see. Alright. Almost done, I promise. 2 more spreads for my Virgos. Hopefully you're enjoying the time with me. I enjoy reading your energy. It's fun. It's fun getting into trouble. What do y'all like getting into trouble? Didn't it say, I definitely pulled the card and said treating drama as therapy. So somebody likes getting into trouble. Anybody remember that commercial? It's fun getting into trouble. Alright, so you know what? Spirit Link, stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideas to find success. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and what they say, and ideals. So if whatever your ideals were in the past don't align with your highest self, it's time to dump them, okay? Time to dump them. Now, you also have the River of Release. These came out sideways, so I'm gonna read all of them. River of Release, drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. So this is definitely giving the vibes that you should do some water bath spiritual cleansing. So like when you're in the shower, or if in the shower, let the water hit you, roll off of you, and envision like whatever emotions or feelings that you're feeling that keep on holding you back, and you have to be able to go and pinpoint them. So it's okay if you feel them, but just allow them to release under the water. It really works. So, but it is also about your intention. So if you do this like, oh, this shit ain't gonna work, then it's not gonna work. But if you do have like the real intention of healing and growing, then it will work. So keep that in mind. Next says release and renew. Embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal, allowing new energy to shape your path. So I said that in the beginning when I was like, maybe you're blocking your growth and blocking your intuition. Next says sculpture of self. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. This is the second time something comes out as that refers to you getting to know your identity, figure out who the F you are. Ooh, this side says create a new identity. Embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. Spirit is saying it is time to tap into your new reality, Virgo. Okay, so now let's end this with a spiritual message. I got a new attitude. All right, Spirit. Any spiritual messages from my Virgos? They say, do I? First one, make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what people think of you. Okay? Look. Next says, when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Next says, resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength at any time. Oh, lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. Lastly, it says, don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. So don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. You know, I've been saying that. It's your life. Take a resonate. Okay? Live your truth. Live your truth, Virgo, and remain heart-centered at all times. Card at the bottom of the deck says focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought patterns so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe, okay? You are what you believe. So what do you believe about yourself? Yeah, you really have to do some soul healing, really look at your identity. There is a link in the description box for a free shadow work workbook that I offer to help you get insight on how to do shadow work to find your good qualities, bad qualities. You know, it's funny. This reminds me because when I meet with my coaching clients, I always talk about like the 4 pillars of health. There's nutrition, sleep, stress management, and physical activity. And so oftentimes people would expect going into a coaching session be like, okay, so what are you doing wrong in these areas? And so what I do, I always say, so here are 2 things you're doing right and 1 thing you're doing wrong. Or 2 things you're doing right and 1 thing you want to improve on. And so oftentimes the ones who have negative self-talk, they find a hard time like even finding 1 thing that's good. And so you can tell if they're healing or doing better because they may start off like, I ain't got nothing. And then I'll be like, well, I did do this and that. Whereas if self, what is it? Whereas if self efficacy or self-talk is really low, then you're like, I can't think of anything, but I know I need to improve on this. I already know I need to improve on this. I'm like, okay, let's go back to what you can work on. But now if they know that they on a look, I do this, I do that, I'm like, I'm good. I'm just trying to figure out where is wrong, what is holding me back. So yeah, that should give you some insight. But anywho, that is all for today. If you like the way I read, please do not hesitate to like, comment, drop a jaguar in the comments, okay? Or just subscribe if you want me to continue to pick up on your energy. All right. So Virgo, that is it for your self development, your soul mirror, blockages and priorities reading. Let's see, I probably won't do your shadow work reading until the end of the month. And next week we are tackling career. So I guess until next week, happy healing.